What's up? Welcome back. My name is Stormy. I have a C4-5 incomplete spinal cord injury, and I make videos about life after spinal cord injury, which hopefully help you after your injury. In today's video, I'll be covering the latest updates and announcements surrounding biotech company Neuralink and its brain-computer interface implant technology showed off during a recent live-streamed show and tell recruitment event. If you haven't already checked out the last video I did on Neuralink, I would recommend you go check that out first and then come check this video out. All the links used in this video will be in the description box down below, so be sure to watch this entire video because it's packed with interesting info that you don't want to miss. And without any further ado, let's get right into it.
Baby, it's really whatever.
Stormy no matter the weather.
Subscribe to Stormy and Friends.
On November 30th, 2022, Elon Musk and his company Neuralink posted exciting tweets on Twitter surrounding the upcoming live stream event, which would give rare updates on its brain-computer interface, including some new telepathic typing from monkeys, a new surgical robot, and early progress toward restoring sight in the blind and returning movement and sensation to paraplegics and quadriplegics. Neuralink implants will require subjects to undergo a very invasive procedure. Doctors will need to create a hole in the skull in order to insert the device in the brain tissue.
The surgical robot does the thread insertion part of the surgery. This is because it would be very difficult to do manually. The rest of the surgery is done by the neurosurgeon. To get an N1 device, it's essentially these steps: targeting and the incision, drill the craniectomy, remove the tough outer meningeal layer called the dura, then insert the thin, flexible threads of electrodes, place the implant into the hole we created, and then that's it. You've got an implant under the skin.
Some people are willing to take the big risk. The decision would ultimately come down to the individual patient's personal risk-benefit calculation.
What the robot's going to do is it's going to peel the array, the threads, one by one from its silicon backing and insert it into the targets that we predetermined in the targeting view. There you go. That's the first insertion. So we're going to see a couple more insertions. The whole process of inserting about 64 threads in our first product is going to be around 15 minutes for this robot.
Neuralink has come under fire for its alleged treatment of monkeys, and the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine called on Musk to release details about experiments on monkeys that have resulted in internal bleeding, paralysis, chronic infections, seizures, declining psychological health, and death.
Let's see, and since the Pager demo, we've expanded to work with a troop of 6 monkeys. We've actually upgraded Pager. They do varied tasks, and we do everything possible to ensure that things are stable and replicable, and that the device lasts for a long time without degradation. Before we would even think of putting a device in an animal, we do everything we possibly can with rigorous benchtop testing. So we're not cavalier in putting devices into animals. We're extremely careful, and whenever we do the implant, if it's in a sheep or a pig or monkey, to be confirmatory, not exploratory.
For now, Neuralink is still risky for people with serious disabilities to get, especially if they could possibly get more injuries as the technology is implanted during surgery.
Be able to demonstrate full reversibility and upgradability, so you can remove a device and replace it with the latest version, or if it stopped working for any reason, replace it. That's a fundamental requirement for the device at Neuralink. Upgradability is very important because our first production device will be much like an iPhone 1, and I'm pretty sure you would not want an iPhone 1 stuck in your head if the iPhone 14 is available.
Since none of the Neuralink's devices have been tested on humans or approved by the FDA, current announcements warrant skepticism. Neuralink could begin to test the motor cortex technology in humans in as soon as 6 months, Musk said. Obviously, we want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work well before putting it in humans. But we've submitted most of our paperwork to the FDA, Elon said.
We've submitted, I think, most of our paperwork to the FDA, and we think probably in about 6 months we should be able to have our first Neuralink in a human. So prototypes are easy, production is hard. It's really, I'd say, 100 to 1,000 times harder to go from a prototype to a device that is safe, reliable, works under a wide range of circumstances, is affordable, and done at scale.
Later in the presentation, Elon Musk said he will open source their findings to the world's researchers, which will accelerate problem solving and attracting the best scientists and engineers in the world to work on perfecting Neuralink's technology.
If there's one message I want to convey, it is that if you have expertise in creating advanced devices like watches and phones, computers, then your capabilities would be of great use in solving these important problems. That's more than anything the message I want to convey.
Neuralink is not the only company trying to innovate using BCIs or brain-computer interface, and many other companies have made big strides in recent years. BlackRock Neurotech is on track to bring a BCI system to market next year, which would make it the first commercial available BCI in history. Other companies such as Synchron received FDA approval in 2021 to begin a clinical trial for a permanently implanted BCI, and Paradromics is reportedly gearing up to begin human testing in 2023. Elon Musk says he's confident enough about Neuralink and the future of brain-computer interface technology that he's willing to hook himself up to one after human testing begins. "I could have a Neuralink device implanted right now, and you wouldn't even know," Musk said. "Maybe one of these demos, in fact I will," he added.
If you have a Neuralink device, like I could have a Neuralink device implanted right now, and you wouldn't, you wouldn't even know. I mean, in fact, one of these demos I will.
He reiterated his commitment to receiving an implant when pressed on Twitter shortly after the event. Elon just pledged to get a brain implant, says he could have one in right now because it's indetectable. "In fact, in one of these demos I will," Bloomberg reporter Ashley Vance wrote on Twitter, eliciting a clear response from Musk. Yup. The amount of progress Neuralink has made in the last 12 months and the advancements of machine learning and AI is impressive. Totally restoring full-body functionality at first may take more time, but the Neuralink development team is steadily trying to solve this very important issue, so you must give them credit for staying persistent. After all, playing God and helping miraculously heal the disabled and advance biological function is not an easy task. Elon Musk's vision for the brain implant is bold, maybe even offensive ethically or morally to the very idea of humanity, giving people control over their nature and behavior. Despite Elon Musk being a billionaire mogul product architect and having a qualified team of engineers, handing your brain over to any tech company may initially come with unknown ramifications we haven't even thought of yet. While Neuralink sounds like it could be life-changing technology, especially for those with medical problems, it seems insane being widely available to everyone in society. So while we're all excited about what this technology can mean for us, it's important to be cautious as we start poking at our brains. I would stay hopeful though. It's only a matter of time before we see Neuralink and other forms of BCI technology in humans, which should change the world in a positive way. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about Neuralink and if you would get one. Also, smash that like button. It lets me know that you like this type of content and it helps me get seen in the algorithm. Also, smash that subscribe button and notification bell to join the Storm Squad and get notified every time I post. I love you, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.